best friend. Welcome back to my channel. If you're returning and if you're new, it's your favorite Southern Psychic, Lele in the building. And today we got another reading, so go ahead and get your drinkity drink, go get your snackity snack, and let's get it poppin'. Go get your smokity smoke too. I heard someone in the comments yesterday talk about like, what about our smokity smoke? Like, okay, get into it. Whatever floats your boat, boo. But today's topic of discussion, you're about to be putting people to shame and you're being revealed in all of your glory. All right. So what's happening is that you're kind of going through this arc season in your life, and an arc in a person's narrative is whenever something just, I'm hearing tragedy or something has happened that woke you the F up. All right. And you're starting to realize that, like, we can't keep doing things the way that we've been doing them. Okay. And so you've been going down this one path, and it feels like you've been kind of playing it safe in one area of your life. And now it's time for you to hone in on your skills. Okay. There's a vision that you have for yourself, and God's Spirit wants me to let you know that it was given to you for a reason. Okay. If you stumble upon my channel, you're not like everybody else. Okay. You're built differently. You're very talented. You're multifaceted, and you're not like a cookie cutter. You're not meant to be labeled as one thing. It's like you break the establishment and break the rules. Like, that's what you came here to do. At a young age, Spirit is saying that you really had this like thing where you kind of questioned authority, right? You questioned the narrative that your teachers were feeding you, right? You would question things, right? Maybe your teachers in here growing up kind of got annoyed with this. And so there has been this energy as you've gotten older, there's been a part of yourself where like maybe you haven't really been pushing the envelope as much as you know that you came here to do, okay? And people actually are meant to witness you pushing the envelope and doing things differently, being bold and unapologetic about your gifts and talents, okay? And so what happened is that like there was this like energy of you kind of going back and forth between like living this normality or living this normal lifestyle versus like what you really want to do. And like I said, you're going through this arc period in your life where it's like something happened that kind of woke you up, okay? And so, like, you're done questioning yourself. You're done playing it safe and playing small is what I'm hearing, okay? And so what's happening is that you're literally, if you hone in on your skills and this thing that you're really talented at is what I'm hearing, boo, you're going to be a star on the rise is literally what the message is, okay? So we have the Two of Pentacles clarified with the Two of Swords, right? So that's that energy of, like, kind of going back and forth between two realities. I'm also hearing past life talents, okay? You've acquired a lot of different gifts and talents from different past lives. I'm hearing a jack of all trade but a master of none. You're a jack of all trades is what I'm hearing. Okay, you're really talented in a lot of different things, but Spirit's calling you to embody. There's something that's really caught your attention lately, and like you've been called to do this thing, okay? So you're kind of like in this energy of like walking away from it all. You're walking away from the old story, you're walking away from the old tribe, and it feels like you're kind of you're like challenging the status quo right now is what I'm hearing. Okay, so people are literally in this energy of like pushing back at you, okay? And I am also getting like the archetype of Eminem, the rapper, okay? And so like his story, like he came from, you know, the projects. He came from like, you know, broken busted energy, and he honed in on his skill. And the fact that he was hungry for this is what I'm hearing. You're kind of embodying this energy of being hungry for more, okay? And I feel like you're so talented at this thing that you've been working in the shadows on. If you haven't already been working on this thing, okay? If not, Spirit's saying it's time to get honed in, okay? We have the Magician and the Eight of Cups coming through, okay? So this energy is literally all about like walking away from it all, okay? You're walking away from something to create something new is what's coming through here. We also have the Eight of Wands and the Five of Wands, right? And so like I said, like some information was revealed to you recently where you realized like, okay, maybe it was like breaking up with somebody or something like that, some sort of like energy of pushback from other people that you were dealing with, and now you're just in this time period of just being like, you know what, screw it, you know, like I have this one life to live, and I need to go ahead and go live it for myself, because obviously the way things have been going, like I feel like you were feeling unhappy, unsatisfied with that Eight of Cups energy, right? Literally about to prove everybody wrong is what I'm hearing, okay? I say that because we have the Six of Swords. Like I said, we have a lot of this moving on, thank you next energy, right? Where you're moving ship, you're jumping ship period from whatever you were in, okay? With the Six of Swords, this is like, you know what? I'm done with this ish. I'm moving on. Like I'm not gonna sit here and waste my time anymore is what I'm hearing, okay? So the Six of Swords is clarified with the Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, okay? We have 6-6 energy coming through here, okay? And we also have 8-8 with the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Wands energy, okay? So like I said, some new information was given to you, okay? Maybe it was intuitively, you picked up on some signs, some red flags with some people, is what I'm hearing. And like, you're finally realizing, like, you gotta go do what's best for you, right? That's what you're kind of in right now. And through this phase, I'm hearing like an energy of like a void, right? There's this void period that you're going through, but Spirit's saying like through this void, you're going to be honing in on this craft, honing in on your skills, okay? I'm hearing watch me. Watch me, okay? So some people were really doubting you in this situation. Like, they were like, you're not being realistic. Like, you can never get this off the ground. You can never be a business owner. You can never, you know, post content. No one's going to take you seriously. No one's going to listen to you. Like, it just feels like a lot of, like, just negative talk from other people. Spirit wants you to know, look, as long as you're sacrificing to succeed, there are things that you're going to have to sacrifice, because the thing about a dream is that it can be realized as long as you're actually putting in the work, right? I'm hearing bringing Virgo energy and Pisces energy into balance with one another, where you have the dream energy of the Pisces essence, but then you also have the Virgo energy where it's like, okay, let's get analytical. Let's make a game plan. Let's go through all the details. Let's really chisel away. Like right now, you're in the process of being chiseled away, kind of like the statue, right? It first starts off as a big block of clay, right? And as you mold it, it's like you have the ability to transform, and this is what's happening with you. And Spirit's saying, yes, it's going to take a lot of sacrifice. It's going to maybe take sleepless nights, whatever it takes, right? But it's this energy of being hungry for it. And it's going to get to a point where your energy is going to oversee the energy of the dream. Like, you're going to end up realizing, like, wait, as soon as you make that success, is what I'm hearing, you're going to realize, okay, well, what else can I do, right? Like, that's the energy it's given. So right now is the time period where you just channel all that negativity from other people, what they've said about you, right? It's definitely given this energy, especially with the haterade fuel, right? This is all about using the haters' energy as fuel, being an alchemist, because if you're a creative person, you best believe you are an alchemist, boo, okay? And a lot of times, you know, it's like this chaotic energy, and learning how to take the chaotic energy of the emotions and channeling it, like being a funnel to it, to channel it into your creative expression or whatever it is that you're trying to get off the ground. So you're about to be like revealed in all of your glory, like I said, okay? Like, people gonna be eating their words with this, for real. We have Rabbit Hole by Queen Irby coming through. It says, the Queen of Hearts, I'm so demanding, can't handle me. You say I'm crazy, yes I am, because I have to be. And as I'm seeing the word crazy, I'm hearing that song by Seal, Crazy. No, we're never going to survive unless we get a little crazy, right? It's like, in a sky full of people, only some want to fly. Isn't that crazy? Like, most people want to play it safe, and I feel like you came here to break the mold, to shake up the establishment, and to no longer play it safe. Okay, the more that you're playing safe, the more suffocated you're going to feel, especially as a creative person, okay? Because like I said, you're not meant to stay in one form. I feel like you're meant to like shape shift into different forms. I'm also getting kind of Lady Gaga archetype energy, because her energy, she's a true artist, okay? Whether you like her music or not, she is the expression of a real artist, because artists are always evolving. Artists are always changing their formats, their sounds, the layouts, the music, the dance, the style, right? Like, you feel like you're always reinventing yourself, right? That's a big sign that you're an artist, dude. Okay, whether you see yourself as like a rather orthodox artist or unorthodox artist, either way, like, that's the soul of the artist, like someone who came here to shake things up. And that's what you came here to do. And you're finally realizing, like, you can't stay in this limbo energy with that Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, right? You have to go where no man has ever gone before. And we also have, with the oracle cards here clarifying this energy, we have the veiled paths. It says, a hidden path in the secret garden offers a shortcut. Will you choose bravery or safety? Like I was just saying, I didn't even realize this card said that. Okay, so are you going to choose bravery, or are you going to play it safe, right? Like, that's kind of the question right now in this energy of the limbo. But I feel like Spirit is saying that, like, if you decide to take a chance on yourself in this, get dedicated, get hungry for it, and sacrifice what you have to and get honed in, boo, you don't understand what's about to happen, okay? We also have the Pioneers card. It says, pushing boundaries, leading the way to discover new solutions, thinking outside the box. And we also have interconnection. Listen to your inner voice in decision-making and daily interactions. Trust your intuition. So this is definitely showing, especially with the Pioneer energy, like, you're meant to listen to your intuition and your inner guidance, okay? And listening to, like, what feels right to you, regardless of the pushback of other people. People are going to judge what they don't understand, okay? That's a big message that's coming through here. They're also going to judge what's not yet realized into physical reality, okay? You can have a dream, and if you explain it to some people, like, they're going to sit there and look at you crazy like you got lobsters crawling out of your ears, you know what I'm saying? But it's until you, like, pull your energy away from them, just decide, you know what, I'm just going to ignore all the haters, I'm going to ignore all the naysayers, and I'm just going to get to work, right? And the moment that you start to get to work, and then they're over here like, oh, well, what you got going on? How come you ain't coming around anymore? It's like, because you get disciplined, because you're getting stable in yourself and decided to go for this, okay? And then boom, you come out the woodworks, and here you are being presented in all your glory, like I said. So this is what's literally about to happen for you. It's like, are you going to take the red pill? You going to take the blue pill? You know what I'm saying? If you take the right one, those spirits say you're going to be successful. You're leading to success, okay? And also with the Six of Swords, it's giving, like, whatever, like, chaotic energy that you were in. Like, I'm just seeing, like, a bunch of waves, like, crashing up and down. Like, things that you've been through. Like I said, with that past life energy, and also with what you've experienced in your past life, as in on this timeline. You know what I'm saying? Like, who you used to be, where you came from. Like, you're here to transcend and establish a new territory, okay? And doing something that is, I just heard provocative, okay? I don't know if that's in regards to music or something. That's going to be for somebody. Oh, I forgot to mention, speaking of music, before I started this reading, I was heavily hearing that song, Look, If You Buck. Look, if you buck. So that's going to be a clarification for somebody out there, okay? I don't know why that song was coming through, but that is your cue, okay? Especially if that song has been popping up in your head, or if you heard that song recently, okay? Your story is about to be freaking legendary, though, because as you hone in on your craft and you just decide, you know what? I'm just going to channel all this energy and just focus and stay tunnel vision is what I'm hearing. Your story will be monumental, period. Like, I see someone who is finally breaking the chains and they're allowing their spirit to be free. You were meant to be free. You're meant to express yourself and to not be bound by the opinions of other people, okay? And just because, like I said, just because they don't understand it doesn't mean that you're wrong, okay? Like, this is a time period where you're going to be a little bit ruthless, right? You got to be ruthless about this vision, right? Because you're going to have to be strong enough to stand up to the people who are the naysayers, who want to sit there and be like, you know, why are you doing that? You look funny. Like, you look crazy. Like, sometimes you got to get a little cringe. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is cringy to get on camera. Boo, I feel you. Like, I be getting on camera every day. Like, it is, like, whenever I first started, let me just say as an example, like, if you even go back to, like, my earlier videos, I was a nervous freaking wreck, dude, okay? And, like, it was nerve-wracking, like, to be in front of a camera. And I don't know, it was weird. Like, I saw myself, like, outside of my own body. Like, I was seeing myself, like, you know, viewing myself out of my body is what it felt like. And I was just like, you know what? It takes a lot of huevos. It takes a lot of cojones, you know, to sit here and get on camera. Like, not everybody has the courage to do that, right? And so just viewing it that way is what I'm hearing. Like, Spirit wants you to view it that way. Like, it takes a lot of balls to sit here and, like, freaking do this thing, okay? It's not for the faint of heart. Right? Because you're going to get judged. And it doesn't matter if people judge you, dude. Like, let them judge. All the while, you're going to be sitting here running all the way to the bank, laughing. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Exactly. Look, we have commitment coming through. Okay? So commitment, Spirit is saying stay dedicated. Stay committed to this. Okay? It's like, how committed are you to making this real? Okay? Bro, we have good luck coming through. Spirit is saying if you stay committed, I'm seeing Jupiter, Sagittarius kind of energy. Something about Jupiter is being activated with you, okay? So as you're staying committed, look, luck and favor is going to be on your side, okay? I'm here, look who's laughing now, okay? Literally. And we have friendship coming through. So through this, as you stay dedicated to your truth and your authenticity in this, you're going to make new friendships and new connections. This is what Spirit's showing here, okay? Get this one. Oh, yes, we have confidence coming up in the reversal, and we have healing right after that, okay? So it's showing that, like, you're in the process of, like, healing your confidence, okay? You're definitely stepping in this time period of, like, sharpening your tongue. Sharpening your wit is also what I'm hearing here, okay? And so definitely you're going to be healing your confidence through this craft that you do. The more that you hone in and stay disciplined in it is what Spirit's showing. Like, the more confident you're going to become, and it's going to be healing. It's going to be healing from past life traumas is also what I'm hearing here as well. Talent, dude, this whole freaking reading, okay? You're talented AF, and spirits want you to stay confident in yourself. Be confident in these gifts that you have, okay? You're very talented. Everybody knows it, right? But they're just like, I don't know if it's really realistic. Okay, I'm gonna just say real quick, like, if you got friends who are sitting here, like, hating on your gifts and talents, they just hate because they jelly, okay? I just want to say that real quick. Boundaries, exactly. You need to set up some boundaries to some people. It definitely feels like, simplifying your tribe, like simplifying the people that are around you, because if they're not feeding like good words of rapport to you, if they're sitting here like talking death over your dreams and stuff, boo, you better cut them out, because you're too talented. It's like, boo, you don't realize how much out of their league like you are, like you're out of people's freaking league is what I'm hearing here. Okay, and you need to start acting like you need to start treating yourself like you the baddest bee on the planet, because you are, because you're talented. And Spirit saying that you're going to get rich off of your talents is literally the message. Hello, okay? Oh, I can't even deal. Put the boundaries up. In love and dreams. Exactly, yes. Go after your dreams, boo, and set up boundaries to anybody who's trying to interfere with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and fuel it with love. Like, do what you love to do. And do it as if nobody's watching. I'm also seeing dancing. Like, you might be a dancer. Yeah, you're closing out this old chapter. And Spirit wants you to know that, like, your home's going to be looking good. Your finances are going to be looking good. You just need to have the willpower and know that this is a new beginning. And as one door closes, another one is opening up, okay? This is the open door to opportunity, where it's like, just because, let's say you broke it off with this person, or like you had a falling out with this crowd of people, whatever it was, it just feels like something's being replaced, to where, like I said in the beginning, like there's this void happening, but through the void, you're staying honed in on your gifts, okay? And as you hone in on your gifts, you get more gifted, and you start to like just become more chiseled away. Endless gift is what I'm hearing. Boom. Okay, you start to present it out there, present the business out there, present the talent out there, the singing, the dancing, the whatever it is that you do, that you know that you're being called to do. Like, you don't realize like where it's going to lead you to, okay? Like, there is so much freaking potential. Like, the world is your oyster. You could literally do anything that you put your mind to. That's how talented you are. You are abnormally talented is literally the message, okay? And I know that maybe you didn't have the discipline that you needed at a young age is what I'm hearing here, okay? But sometimes, as we get older, we realize we have to be our own parents. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be dedicated and feed the fire yourself, okay? And it's not easy. It ain't easy being cheesy, boo. I am a creator, period. You are a divine creator, creatrix is the message coming through. Literally, like, your talents exceed just one thing, okay? So if you just get started on just this one idea that you have, it's going to have like a domino effect is what I'm hearing, where it leads to different avenues. Definitely feeling like entrepreneurial kind of energy that you have. Yes, I am responsible for my life, literally. Okay, what was I just saying? Being a parent to yourself. So this is a time period where you parent yourself and you kind of got to get disciplined, okay? Capricorn energy coming through. I am a healer. Maybe it's a Reiki business or something, or maybe you're called to do tarot or something like that. You're very intuitive. If you are a creative person, yes, you are intuitive, okay? And so you don't necessarily have to do like, tarot readings or Reiki. You can heal people through your bakery. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's given. It's time for you to do this thing, boo. Like, this is the green light to do it. I am wild and free. Aquarius energy, okay? If you know anything about Aquarius energy, they don't give a... Okay, they don't care what people think. They're going to go out there and wave the freak flag. They're going to be unapologetic about this, okay? And that's the energy that you're being called to step into, okay? And with that, I am responsible for my life. You see there's a crown. It's like fixing that crooked crown, boo, okay? You are a contender. You are made for this, is what I'm hearing here. And you've gotten the information that you needed. You know how people feel about certain things. You're very intuitive. But, regardless, like, it can't stop the show, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so be wild and free. Have fun. Okay, wave your freak flag. Do your thing, boo, period. And I am supported. Okay, so your guardian angels are saying, hey, we got your back. Okay, you take a leap, they're going to leap with you. And they're going to catch you, period, is the vibe. And I am worthy at the bottom of the deck with I am enough, okay? So Spirit saying you are worthy, you are good enough, you're meant for this, okay? God would not have given you these talents for no reason. Like in the Bible, there is that story about the guys who had these different talents, and like one guy, he slept on his gifts, so he squandered it, you know what I'm saying? And like, you gotta like multiply your talents, right? Your talents are meant to be shown to the world. It's meant for other people. It's meant to be expressed and experienced for other people too, right? Big message coming through. Spirit saying it's time to go get that bag. It's time to go towards that vision and put people to shame is literally what you're going to do, okay? Period. I'm going to get you some final advice. Spirit, what final advice do you have? A spiritual bed is what you today. The haunted staircase. Don't let what ifs haunt you. Regrets, unsaid words, and missed opportunities. Okay, and I'm also getting, like, we got this a couple readings ago. It don't matter how old you are, okay? Like, I'm 30 years old getting on here doing tarot readings, okay? You think I'm gonna let this stop me, like my age? I ain't that old, but it's still, you know, a comparison. So Spirit wants you to not let the what ifs or like the fears haunt you or hold you back, okay? Life laundry mat. It says choose your own destiny. Choices, destiny, and consequences, okay? You're free to decide is the message, okay? I'm free to decide. And we have the alien planet. Speaking of Aquarius energy, it says make yourself at home. Adaptability, change, and originality. All we have is now. It feels like, you know, Spirit saying it's time to make a choice. It's time for you to step up and lead, okay? It's time for you to go get it, okay? This is a time period to go get it, okay? Period. You just have this one life to live, boo. It's time for you to sit there and just go after it, okay? And I'm telling you, don't care what people think. This is just a message for the creative-minded, entrepreneurial-minded people out there, literally, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have Lotus Room, take up space. Yes, it's time for you to take up space and be large and in charge. And to have pride in this gift that you have, okay? You should be proud of this because not everybody can do this thing that you do. Do you realize that? Like, it's special. You're special, okay? So, yeah, you're meant to live a life of legacy and leave a legacy behind is what I'm hearing, okay? So, that's the reading I have for you, darling. I send you so much love and good luck. You got this, boo. If this resonates, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that little notification bell so you don't miss out. Until next time, you have a blessed, wonderful day. Ta-ta.